Welcome to Tuned to Yesterday, broadcasting programs from the golden age of radio. I'm Mark Lavonier. Coming up in this hour, crime shows. Later on, crime classics from 1954. But right now, it's A Crime, Mr. Collins. The series bringing us the episode The Case of the Pink Elephant from the Mutual Broadcasting System, heard in 1956.
It's a crime, Mr. Collins.
It surely is. After all, if you haven't seen your husband in weeks and then he takes you to your favorite bar to drink champagne, you certainly don't want anyone joining the party. Especially if they've just been murdered. Of course, it makes a difference if your husband happens to be a private detective. Yes, this is Gail Collins speaking. And I'll be back in a minute to set the stage for our puzzling crime.
It's a crime, Mr. Collins. And what have you called this story, Mrs. Collins?
Well, Mr. Hull, I've called it The Case of the Pink Elephant.
Is that so? And where did you see this pink elephant of yours, Gail?
Oh, that's easy, Mort. Right here in San Francisco.
After a night out, I presume.
It was at a night out. You see, I hadn't seen Greg for 2 whole miserable, lonesome weeks. So when he came home, we thought we'd celebrate. There's a cute little cocktail lounge near Greg's office called the Pink Elephant. It was a pet spot of ours, especially because our pal, Sonny Peters, could be found there every night playing the piano, playing that fabulous, lazy blues of his. So Greg and I were at the Pink Elephant. We didn't find out about it until later, but while we were having our first cocktail, a little discussion was taking place in the office of a friend of ours, Guy McInnes, managing editor of the Register. Guy was at his desk when he looked up and saw he had a visitor.
Hiya, Guy boy. I haven't seen you in a long time. I thought you'd just never forgive me if I didn't drop in and say hello.
I could have struggled along without it, Lenny.
You mind if I close the door? It's more cozy. Especially for 2 old pals like you and me.
Go ahead, close it. Then speak your little piece, whatever it is, and blow.
How you doing these days, Guy? Still the fearless newspaper man? Saving humanity and, by a strange coincidence, running up the circulation of the paper at the same time?
Now, don't get all hopped up, Lenny. You just come out of jail. Everybody feels the way you do when they first get out. Now, take it easy. You'll flip.
I ain't hopped up. It's very simple.
What is?
You sent me to the clink for 8 years, so...
Yeah? So what?
I'm gonna blow your head off. That's nice and simple, isn't it? Oh, I'm not gonna do it now, Guy. I'm not that crazy. I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. Maybe tonight. Maybe next week. Next month. Next year. I want you to sweat a while. You can't have the cops with you forever, Guy. There'll be a minute, a day, a spot. I'll get a break. Call the cops if you want. Tell them about the threat. How long will they protect you? And how well?
While Guy was facing Lenny, Greg and I were at our regular table at the Pink Elephant. It was a small back room reserved for the elephant's extra special guests. But the door was open, so we could hear Sonny Peters at the piano. Greg?
Yes, darling?
Greg, you were in New York for 2 weeks on a case, and you still haven't told me the most important part of it.
What did I leave out?
Were there any luscious blonde suspects?
Oh, sure. And a sensational brunette. And a redhead.
And you just concentrated on the case?
Now, look, didn't you tell me you couldn't come to New York with me because an old school chum was getting married?
That was the truth.
It takes just a few minutes to get married. You still had 13 days, 23 hours, and 55 minutes to yourself. And what did you do? Sit home and read the Encyclopedia Britannica?
Absolutely. I started with the first volume, A to Ost, whizzed through that. When I was well in the middle of the second volume, that's Ost to Calga, I got your why you were coming home. Listen, Greg. just like Shangri-La, isn't it? After these 2 impossible weeks without you, we're together again. And Sonny's providing the perfect background music.
We've been kind of rude to Sonny, darling. We've been so busy with each other we haven't said hello to him.
You're right, Greg. Sonny!
Hiya, Gail. Hiya, Greg.
Oh, let's talk to him. Maybe he'll play a few requests.
Sure. Come on over.
Sonny, how about Stardust?
Okay.
Wish I could play.
I can.
You, Gail? You never told me. Well, sit down here.
She's not very good, Sonny.
I'm merely terrific, that's all.
Go ahead, Gail. I'd like to hear you.
Oh, must you, darling?
I must. My public demands it.
All right. Now that the amateur hour is over, let's hear Sonny again.
What's the difference, Greg? Let her go on playing. Everybody's gone home anyway. Go on, Gail.
Sonny, I'm glad you appreciate great talent when you hear it. My husband is an illiterate, tasteless oaf who doesn't know hot piano playing when he hears it.
Okay, Gail. Now, if you don't quit, I'm going to pick you up bodily and carry you away from that piano.
Why not let her have some fun? Everybody likes to fool around with the piano.
Hey, I didn't know you could play, Mrs. Collins.
Hi, Molly. Oh, please don't interrupt me. I'm inspired tonight.
Guy with you, Molly?
No, he's still at the paper. Told me to meet him here, but I guess he's stuck. I'm going home. Sonny, if Guy comes in later, ask him to call me in the morning, will you?
If you want to give him a message, give it to him yourself.
Well, what's burning you up? I just asked a favor.
I'll tell Guy, Molly.
Thanks. Bye now.
Oh, you take over the piano, Sonny. I've given my all, and I'm exhausted.
Okay, Mrs. Collins.
What's wrong, Sonny? You and Molly have another scrap?
No, just can't stand that girl, that's all. You know, Mrs. Collins, first time she came in here, she was a very sweet kid. That was a couple of years ago. Tonight she breezed in, socked away 5 double scotches, dresses like a tramp, smears that junk on her face, wisecracks with everybody.
Maybe she's just growing up. Lots of young girls try to be glamorous when they're her age, and they just succeed in being foolish.
Well, how old is she anyway?
20.
20. Gail's right. That accounts for it.
Greg. It's Guy McInnes.
Guy! Oh, you missed my recital at the piano.
Put the newspaper to bed, Guy? The Molly was just
Never
here.
mind that. Please, come over here, this corner. I've got to talk to you right away. Something's happened.
Sure. Excuse us, Sonny.
Go right ahead, Mr. C.
What is it, Guy?
Lenny Kestos is in town. Just got out of jail. Came to my office. He said he's going to kill me.
Guy was deadly pale. He kept mopping his brow with his handkerchief. I had to hold a match for him. He couldn't light his own cigarettes because his hands were trembling so much. I thought he'd collapse. We sat at the table in the back room, and he told us the whole story of how Lenny had threatened to murder him.
What did he mean by saying you sent him to prison?
It's a neurotic exaggeration on his part. I didn't do it directly at all. I wrote a series of exposures for the paper about Lenny and his mob. He had big money he was trying to expand. Dewey owned 6 records in the States, and he was trying to set up a kind of cartel internationally. He had tie-ups with some of the biggest black marketeers and phonies in Europe and South America. He had a finger in a fake uranium promotion in Canada. He had men working for him in Shanghai, Cairo, Macao. And the DA's office read my articles. The public got hopped up. There was pressure to crack down on Lenny, so they did. Well, he ended up behind bars.
But you were just doing your job. You didn't double-cross him or prosecute him. Lots of papers write about racketeers.
That isn't the way Lenny looks at it. He blames the whole thing on me personally. He's got nothing against the DA or the judge. Oh, no, it's just me. I'm the patsy. He wasn't just talking either. He'll do it, or One of his hoods will. One of these mornings they'll do it, Greg. Oh, can you help me? You've got to think of something.
The first thing to do is to calm down.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I won't be able to work. I won't be able to sleep tonight.
Telephone for you, Mr. McInnes.
It's Lenny. To ride me again, I'll bet. The office knows I'm here. They might have told him.
Don't get your head up, Mr. McInnes. It isn't Lenny. It's just your office.
Huh? Thanks, Sonny. Pardon me, Greg. Gail, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Sure, go ahead.
Now, careful. Don't trip out here, Mr. McInnes. Boss turned out most of the lights since everybody's gone.
Yeah, I'll be careful, Sonny.
Phone booth's in the far corner.
Yes, I know. Hey, do you know Lenny Kestos when you see him?
Lenny Kestos, yeah. I think I'd remember him. I'll tell you if I see him around.
He won't have to tell you anything, Guy.
Lenny.
I told you you'd get awful nervous, Guy.
Get out of here, Lenny. I told Greg Collins about you threatening me. If anything happens to me, you're the first guy they'll pick up. You're a two-time loser. Bad record. They'll nail you for it in a minute. You'll get the tear, you screwball.
Sure. But they'll have to find me first. That might be awful tough. And you wouldn't know the difference. You'll be in a cop.
Cut out that kind of talk, Lenny, and beat it.
Easy, Guy. You'll blow your stack.
I can't stand it, Lenny. I can't.
Guy, what the...
Craig! Is Guy all right? What was that?
Guy's all right, Gail. Lenny's dead.
And sure enough, he was. On the floor. Dead. But keep your ears pinned, friends. I'll be back in a minute with more of our story. Lenny Kestos's body was sprawled on the floor of the Pink Elephant. I was quite horrified and quite surprised at the turn of events. Guy was babbling hysterically to Greg, who kept walking around, touching this and that, thinking.
I didn't kill him, Greg. Say, help me. I didn't kill him.
I don't see a gun around here. What did you say happened?
I was standing here talking to Lenny. Suddenly I heard shots and Lenny fell down.
Did you see what happened, Sonny?
No, sir.
Neither did we. The door to that back room was closed.
I was sitting at the piano playing it. Didn't you hear me in the other room?
Yes, we did.
Well, I heard an argument between Mr. McInnes and Lenny, and then I heard the shots.
What direction did they come from?
Oh, I couldn't say. I was so surprised and scared. I don't know.
Well, the front door isn't locked. Could the shots have come from the street?
Yeah, sure, yeah. I can't say exactly where they came from.
Molly live far from here? Anybody know?
No, not far, Greg.
Which way were you facing, Guy? Toward the street?
No, toward the telephone booth. It was very dark. All I could make out was Lenny standing there. I tell you, I didn't do it, Greg.
It isn't going to be so easy to sell that story to the police, though, Guy. Who did kill Lenny? The little man who wasn't there? Well, Lenny had quite a feud going on between you. He's lying there dead. You're standing in front of him. How does that look to you?
I know, Greg. I know all about it.
If I will get you 10 any jury in the world puts the rap on you.
Greg, you're a detective. There must be something you can do. Just something to help me.
I'm going to do it right now.
What is it?
I'm going to call the police.
The police got nowhere. They couldn't find the gun. They shot pictures, made maps, took us all to headquarters for questioning. Finally, let everybody go. A sharp lawyer from the register got Guy out on bail. Guy's reputation and pull were more than powerful enough to spring him for a while. Then, at the Pink Elephant one night, Greg and I were at our table with Molly, Guy's girlfriend. Sonny Peters had suddenly stopped playing.
What's on your mind, Sonny?
I hate to see kids like Molly in these joints at all hours.
Sonny, take it easy. Molly's a decent, bright girl. She can handle herself. Don't you start lecturing the Pink Elephant's clientele on the subject of morals.
Okay, Mr. Collins. I just sound off about it now and then.
Oh, come on, Sonny, knock it off. You're an old nuisance sometimes, you know.
Kids didn't act this way back in my time. I knew you when you were a decent kid. I know what's happened to you.
I like what's happened to me. I think I'm doing very nicely.
Let's go outside, Gail. Get some fresh air. Leave these two to their argument. Excuse us, Molly. Sonny. See you later.
Lay off me, will you? I've had enough of you.
You get your own guard.
Go on all the time.
Walk faster, Gail. I want to get out of here.
Where are we going?
I have only one suspect, Guy McInnes. I haven't really done a good job on him. Now I'm going to give him a fancy workout.
Greg and I hopped a cab to the office of the Register. It was deserted at 3 a.m., being an afternoon paper. We sneaked past the night watchman and tiptoed down the hall and into the newsroom.
Quietly, Gail, quietly.
What are you doing, Greg? You're looking for the gun that killed Lenny.
Don't heckle me. Be quiet. Here, light a match.
Hurry, Greg. The watchman may come around.
These are interesting. These papers clear up a little something about Guy I wasn't too sure of.
What are they?
That cartel of Lenny Kistas, the one Guy was supposed to have broken up for the sake of crusading journalism or what have you, seems to have been reorganized. Looks like Guy runs it himself.
Guy took over Lenny's racket?
With minor variations. That's why he exposed Lenny, I guess. He wanted the money for himself. Wanted Lenny out of the way.
No wonder Lenny hated him. And I always thought Guy was a darling.
Just a second. Looks like Guy didn't keep the whole deal to himself. Here's a piece of paper signed by Molly. I'll bet he gave her some stock from one of those phony corporations the boys have. She said, I'm doing very nicely. She dresses expensively, lots of jewelry. How about a perfume?
Cost a fortune.
That's what Guy must have done.
She's a very smart apple. My old mattress, what kind of it for you without a light?
Not my own. My last one, I have to work fast. Might be even more papers in here and pigeonholes. These old-fashioned desks.
I'll roll the top back. I'll never let it be said that Mother's little helper. Greg, look.
What is it?
On the floor. Dripping down from inside here. Is that blood?
Better let me roll back this stuff. Stand away.
Oh. Guy. Is he dead?
Wait. Yeah. Someone took a crappy spike and...
Awful, Greg. I feel dizzy.
Steady, darling. Just sit down for a moment. Then we're going back to the Pink Elephant.
Huh?
Remember, when we get there, don't be grim. Just your usual gay self, chum. Everything depends on our getting away with this as though nothing in the world had ever happened.
Enjoy your stroll, Mr. Collins?
Very refreshing, Molly. The smoke in these places and the liquor fumes bother me.
My boy spent too much time on those western prairies, you know. Big outdoors man. Feels all confined with us city folk.
You haven't seen Guy anywhere, have you?
No.
I don't know what's happened. He said he'd be here at 2:30. It's almost sunrise.
Well, don't fret, Molly. Just relax and listen to Sonny. That Sonny's going to teach me to play like that.
Oh, I will, Mrs. Collins, anytime.
All I know is that one crummy tune. Anyone want to hear it?
There she goes. The fearless type.
Mind if I use your piano, Sonny?
Please, Mrs. Collins, it makes me nervous when people touch my piano. Just a whim of mine, if you don't mind.
Okay, Sonny. I know how you feel. It's tuned just the way you like it. Sort of like your own baby. I won't bother you.
Go on, Gail. Play that crummy tune.
Did I hear you correctly?
Yes, I want you to play for us. Right now. Go ahead.
But, Mr. Collins...
Sonny just told you, Greg.
I said play the piano this minute, Gail. Get away from the piano, Sonny. Let my wife play it. You heard me. Everybody heard me.
Are you serious, Greg? What for? What's got into you?
I've never been more serious in my life. There's nothing I want to see so much as you sitting at that piano, and don't lose any time.
Gosh, everybody's gone screwy tonight.
Mr. Collins, I just
Just
said...
she played the piano right now, Sonny. Otherwise, shove you away from there and put her on that piano stool myself.
Okay. You asked for it. Ladies and gentlemen, a special arrangement of I'm in the Mood for Love by Gail Collins. At the request of my silly husband who thinks it's entertaining. Hey, you got a cigarette or something stuck in the back of the piano, Sonny? Sonny, I said it...
Go ahead, Sonny. Go back to the piano and take out the gun.
Gun?
All right, Mr. Collins. As you say. Here it is.
I'll take it.
But, Greg, gun is that?
It's Sonny's. It's the one he used to kill Lenny Kestas, right, Sonny? Well, come on, Sonny.
Okay. Yes. It's the gun I used to kill Lenny.
The gun you used?
Sonny, you killed
We found Guy's body, Sonny, where you left it, inside the roll-top desk.
Guy's body. Is Guy dead? Is Guy dead?
Yeah. We found him stabbed to death a few minutes ago.
No. No, I won't believe it. Oh, God.
Now, take it easy, Molly. Easy, child.
I think I got the whole picture, Sonny. Except for why you did this. The motivation's been puzzling me.
Somebody had to pay Guy off for what he did to my Molly.
Your Molly?
You would have done it, Mrs. Collins, if she were your daughter.
Oh, Sonny, we never knew that...
She wanted me to keep it quiet.
I was ashamed, Mr. Collins. I didn't want anyone to know my father played the piano in a barroom.
When you see a man take your own daughter and change her from the girl you loved and raised and worked for, the girl who's your whole life, when that man turns you into a piece of cheap trash, you figure your own life isn't worth much. If you can get rid of him and straighten her out, oh, you wouldn't listen, Molly. You just wouldn't listen to me, child. It got worse and worse. It was driving me crazy.
I know. But was it right? You always told me to play percentages. And what have you won now? What have we got now, you and I?
Greg turned Sonny over to the police, although he wasn't too happy about it. It was sunrise when Greg and I walked slowly home through the streets of San Francisco. Deserted, except for the very distant sound down at the waterfront of the fishing boats plying back and forth on the bay.
Okay, Gail. I know what bothers you.
What bothers me, pal, is how you knew the gun was in the piano.
The first time you tried to play Sonny's piano, he was not only happy to let you do it, but he said he liked having anyone play it. When we came back from the register office, he suddenly wouldn't let you touch it. I had to drag him away from it. Made me curious. I began thinking. What would be wrong with the piano? A cigarette or some sheet music stuck in the keys? No, he wouldn't raise the dickens about that. What's the one important clue that's been missing? The gun, pal, the gun. So I insisted you play. Sonny knew what part of the strings in back of the piano were covered by the gun. You didn't. He knew which keys to avoid. He was afraid you'd strike the wrong one.
But why did Sonny kill Lenny, not Guy?
Sonny must have had the gun with him for weeks, planning to murder Guy. That night, when we were in the back room with the door closed and the pink elephant was empty, Sonny had his chance. But he got smart very quickly. He'd overheard the feud between Lenny and Guy, so he decided to switch and kill Lenny. That way, Guy would get the rap and nobody would ever suspect that friendly little piano player in the corner. Even if they found out he was Molly's father. Murder once removed, we caught it in the trade, pal.
And the actual shooting?
That was done by playing the piano with one hand. That's safe. Lots of special jazzes written for left hand only. With his right, he must have shot Lenny when the two men had their backs to him. I suppose Guy finally guessed what had happened. And that's why Sonny had to get rid of Guy, too, at the newspaper office last night.
Greg?
Yes, darling?
About that other case. The one you finished in New York before we went to the Pink Elephant. The one you handled alone. Do you still swear you weren't at all interested in the three suspects? The blonde, the brunette, and the redhead?
I swear.
That's why I love you, Greg.
Of course that's why.
I love you because you're such a wonderful, charming, brilliant, handsome, awful liar.
Well, folks, Ged and I hope you enjoyed our adventure, The Pink Elephant. Be sure to visit us next time for another puzzle in murder. Where there is crime and romance, there you'll find Mr.
And Mrs. Collins.
It's a crime, Mr. Collins, on Tuned to Yesterday from the Mutual Broadcasting System from 1956. You're listening to an hour of crime on Tuned to Yesterday. I'm Mark Lavonier. Now time for a program that dramatized true stories of crime. It's Crime Classics, featuring actor Lou Merrill as narrator Thomas Hyland. At this point in radio history, Lou Merrill was part of a group of about 80 or 90 radio actors that could make a full-time living in dramas and comedies on the air. Merrill kept busy in the year of this broadcast, appearing in episodes of The Six Shooter with Jimmy Stewart, Wild Bill Hickok, Stars Over Hollywood, even the musical program headed up by singer Gordon McRae, The Railroad Hour. His voice is now our guide for the incredible history of John Sheppard. That's the tale for Crime Classics from February 3rd, 1954 on CBS.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. The lady's name is Maria, and she's just come home from a party, dressed to kill. She's come home to discover a robber, the famous John Sheppard, who removes Maria's lavalier gently, her earrings, slowly, and her rings. She was face to face with John Sheppard, and for the rest of her life, she'd have something to talk about. Tonight, my report to you on the incredible history of John Sheppard.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
The English king who was on the throne in 1722 was remarkable in that he could speak no English. Not that he was an idiot. He was a German, and he could speak German very well. As a matter of fact, he'd brought two young and ravishing ladies from Germany with him so that he could have someone to talk with, lonely monarch that he was. His name was George Louis, and his reign was stormy with that trouble with the Jacobites. This unpleasantness, you will recall, was settled by the Duke of Argyll, a soldier and dandy, husband to Anne the knitter. And into these times strode John Sheppard. Well, he didn't stride exactly. He usually sneaked in through the back window so as to rob. And one night in April, he got caught.
Light the taper in the candlestick, Maria, and we'll see who we have here. And you, sir, don't move, or surely this blunderbuss I'm holding will...
I shall not move.
Husband?
Hold the candlestick up to him and we'll see.
Oh.
Who you have here, madam, is John Sheppard.
John Sheppard be you? Well, now, sir, you're caught. No more sneaking in and robbing for you, sir. And no more wives of respectable husbands will you make play with.
John Sheppard.
Come away from him, Marie.
He's only a boy.
Marie.
Downy-cheeked youth.
Come to rob.
No. I shall tell you why I've come here.
Do.
I had heard it spoken about, madam, of you.
Of me.
Maria, come away. Stand aside.
Gently, husband. And you were saying what, John?
And I sought you out. Unbeknownst to you, I have sought you out and have followed you. Once, in a crowded place, I touched gently, like this.
And this thrilled you, so you've come here to rob us out of house and home.
No, to find Milady's boudoir.
Now you can talk as much as you wish, youth. For as soon as you are done with the talk, this trigger gets pulled. And from Cheapside to the Thames, London husbands all about will raise a hurrah in my name.
Boudoir, John.
To drown myself in the scent of yourself you have left behind.
Husband?
Yes?
Come over here a moment. Look at the candlestick, husband.
What of it? Oh!
Now, you were saying, John?
Beautiful. Gossamer hair and lips of coral bud.
Lips.
But soft as soft can ever be.
If you're to go quickly.
And the jewels sparkle at your throat. And when you move your hand, it makes a pattern of glitter on the gentle air.
Take them.
Yes. What?
Lady Wedline says, about you, she says.
Did she? Now, hush.
Yes.
On this night, he was barely 20, His father died from drink when he was 3, and he was left orphaned when his mother died a year later. When he was 10, his aunt hired him out to a cane chair maker. But the trade bored him, and he ran away. Alone in London, he began to pursue the libertine life, and was soon adept at picking pockets, mugging, breaking into houses, bribing policemen, and joshing the ladies. He was a handsome boy, and even at 16 was caught up in a scandal involving Madam Scott's school, causing it to lose its charter for 3 decades. And once, at 19, according to a footnote, his activities all but caused Admiral Brisbane to bring the fleet in from Skagerrak to scotch a rumor. Romantic, dashing, and bold. But he had his home life, too.
Go, you neat bilging.
Now, Beth.
Pretty boy, where have you been, pretty boy?
You know well.
Would I mouth the question if I knew it well? Where have you been?
About?
Stealing?
Well, of course, stealing.
Then show me. Show me why I've been waiting to the wee hours.
Nothing to show you, Beth.
Oh?
On coming home to you, I met a man.
And he said, what you got to sell, John boy? What you got to sell?
Just some baubles.
And he cheated you for what they were worth, and you gambled, and now you got nothing.
I saved you something, dear Beth.
What?
Here's a bauble for you.
A piece of glass you bought at a store for half a mite.
Here, let me put it to your lily throat.
No.
Beth, pretty kin.
A thing to tell you, John, 'cause I've sworn it to me. Beth Lyon, I swore to me. Any more talking amongst the maids in the market I hear, any more soft laughing I hear, and John Sheppard's name with it, to the police I'll go to. I swore it. I swore it. 'Cause I'm tired of waiting into the wee hours for you, and you coming home and tired and cheated, gambled out. And now I want none of you no more, John.
You come to me and you'll change your mind, Beth Lyon.
All right. We'll see. Now what, John Sheppard?
Soft touches your hair against my cheek, and a sparkle go.
Get out of there.
Beth.
What?
You said a thing about the police.
Get out of there.
The cell's not especially clean, John laddie, but it's never been broke out of. A bite of you. Wife, woman, there's a new one in the little cell. Spoon a pot of gruel and take it into him. And not so generous neither. There's only a mite to feed them each day, and most of them will hang anyhow. So why fat the likes of them? That's enough now, that's enough. You take it to him.
Hello? Oh. Hello. Oh, what dream is this? What angel is this that brings me sustenance? Here, I'll take it from your softling hands. Why stare at me with soft doe eyes? I'm but John Sheppard. And why widen go your eyes? You cannot know me, for I am nothing. And this is a dream anyhow, and does not happen in reality. And how am I sure of it? For no cheek was so rosy and warm beneath my lips. And if those dainty hands were to hold the key now... Yes, just so. Oh, dream, wake me not. But let the loving fingers turn key in lock, while lip presses lip. Madam, no, speak not, but walk with me, and show which way. How do I get to the street, madam?
without even paying a fine. As a matter of fact, there is on permanent exhibition at Scotland Yard a locket which the warden's wife gave to John Sheppard as a memento of their walk from cell to street. A simple, small locket with a simple, small diamond in the center of it. It is said that John Sheppard cherished the locket for a week before he sold it to a pawnbroker. And so he was on the loose again, stealing, robbing, chucking chins, steering clear of Beth Lyon and the police, gambling, and doing all the things which made him a legend. And one day, it was a summer's day, and he was strolling in the fabulous Chesney Lane and eyeing the nice things behind the shop windows. And he stopped for a moment and considered a diamond brooch and wondered where the closest rock was when...
Don't do it, John. Don't do it, lad.
Huh?
I know what you're thinking, John. How to get a rock? And to smash a window, to steal what you see there.
Why you got your hand on my shoulder?
Because I'm of the law, John, lad.
And I'm arrested then?
You be John Sheppard, bain't you?
Am I arrested then?
We was told to look out for you, especially here in Chesney Lane. Don't you run, John, lad.
Then what you want from me?
I've heard you're a sly one, and a nervy one, too.
There's a thing on your mind you're not saying.
Aye.
Which is what?
It's my duty to walk up and down Chesney Lane and to keep the law and to take note of things.
And you've noted
down
what?
There, across the street, 2 blocks down, at the corner.
The Greystone House?
Aye.
The house of Lord Courtliff and his lady?
Aye.
What of it?
'Tis empty. Of the lord and the lady, that is.
The servants?
Gone. All of them gone to watering. In Brighton.
Dee now.
Dee. As I am the Lord, Dee. As my name is Cooper, Dee.
Let us walk.
Dee.
Later that day, an advertisement was inserted in the London Times that the furniture and belongings of Lord and Lady Courtliff were on sale on the premises in their natural surroundings. The house was thrown open to the public, and it was a marvelous sale. The floorwalker's name was John Sheppard. He also took the money. To speak to you briefly about Newgate Prison. And Newgate Prison because, as you must know, John Sheppard must eventually come here, since, as all of us know too, lex omnia vincit. Well, Newgate Prison was built in the 12th century and was originally the gatehouse to the west side of London. The gatehouse, many gay times were had here, travelers being what they are. But in the 15th century, iron bars were imported from Sheffield, and as a prison, Newgate came into its own. The Great Fire of 1666 destroyed it, but from the ashes rose a dungeon even more formidable than its predecessor. In 1723, the year which concerns us here, Newgate was a place of dampness and stone and iron, with a special section for shackle and rack. You might be interested in knowing that the most popular method of execution in this era was pressing a fellow to death. More later. In the meanwhile, back to Chesney Lane and the house of Lord and Lady Courtliff, toward the end of a highly successful sale in which the Greystone house was being stripped to its stone.
I beg your pardon.
Yes?
Are the tapestries for sale, too?
Oh, yes.
And at what price?
Which tapestry did you have in mind?
Well, let me see. This one.
Excellent choice.
I like unicorn.
£10.
You'll give me a bill of sale?
Why should I?
To prove that I have come by this honesty. After all...
After all what?
This is a famous tapestry.
Dee.
The Farandole of the Unicorns.
Oh, Dee.
Lord Courtliff's favorite.
I know, he told me.
As he told me.
A good friend of his?
He has many friends.
in the police.
And you're...
Captain Cleaver.
I'm...
John Sheppard. Only John Sheppard would have the imagination, the audacity to open up a stranger's house and sell all the stranger's belongings.
Captain.
Yes, lad.
There's an arrangement I have with an Officer Cooper of the police.
Pity.
Why pity?
Now, Officer Cooper will be hung, too.
Oh. Then...
Of it, there's no doubt. You're on...
Wait.
What?
The proceeds from the sale of the furnishings on the second floor.
What of them, lad?
Yours.
My name is not Cooper. Come along, lad, John, lad. You're under arrest. I'll test that, stonemason. Tight. Good. You're stapled to the stone floor right enough, John lad. You'll not get out of here. Now, stonemason, for an extra safety, a U-spike about his neck onto the floor. Now, let me see. A couple more hits, stonemason. A couple more, my man. The only time you'll be leaving Newgate, lad, John lad, is when they trundle your body out. And we'll take another extra safety. Hand me those chains, stonemason. Wrap them round you, lad, John lad. Goodbye, lad. Come, stonemason.
I have here a newspaper of the time from which I'd like to read a paragraph or two. John Sheppard, alone in the stone room of Newgate Prison, espied a crooked nail. With this device, he unburdened himself of his chains. Some have said that John Sheppard enlisted outside aid in loosening himself from the stapling. But John Sheppard has claimed that this is not so. But it remains true that unstapled he became. Whereupon he removed 2 stones from the wall of the room, which gave him access to a passageway between the walls. Thus, he climbed to the Red Room, so called for obvious and horrible reasons. He threw down the door of this unspeakable closet, and thence came to the chapel. Removing a spike from the door of the chapel, he experienced small difficulty in opening 4 other doors, which led him to the roof. It was a rainy night, and he almost, in traversing this place, slipped to his doom. However, he jumped across a narrow alleyway onto the roof of a Mr. Finchley who lived next door, and opened a window casement of this house.
Don't be frightened.
Where did you come from?
From out there. From the rain.
Oh.
You have no need to be frightened.
Who are you?
John Sheppard.
True.
Such is my misfortune.
Misfortune?
Yes.
How?
I say my name, and I am shunned by all.
My father...
Don't scream for him. Just let me walk through that door and out of here.
My father...
I know, a wrathful man.
My father is in the country.
I know, in the next room.
In the country.
What?
In the country. I've been trying to tell you.
Oh. What wicked man is he to leave you here all alone? To leave you at the mercy of whoever comes across your roof and into your window.
He needed to go. A matter of his health.
What is your name?
Angela.
I knew it, and I dared not speak it. Angela of Angels.
Oh, John.
Yes?
Your clothes, they're wet, and you...
Oh, cold. Shivery.
In the next room, there's a fire.
Take me to it.
Oh, take my hand, John.
Of Angels. Take me to it.
And in no time time at all, John Sheppard had the run of the house. He particularly liked the library and would spend hours here. He liked to read to Angela, and as your almanac will show you, this was a very rainy summer, so he read to her a lot. And in spite of the inclement weather, it was truly an idyllic summer for these two young people.
I love you, Angela.
Oh, and I love you, John. John, oh, John.
And small lovers spat.
I hate you. Hate me, do you? Well, I despise you.
Partings. Greetings.
Oh, John, you've come back.
And John would read to her again. And sometimes next door there would be an execution. And they would watch. And every week, Angela wrote to her daddy.
Dear Papa, it rains here. Most every day it rains. And there is chill in the air. I thank the stars each night that you're in the country and getting your strength back again. Stay as long as you want, and I will come down and visit you at Christmas time. As you have told me to, I improve myself in the library, reading and doing sums and musing. Tonight there is a thunder shower. How fortunate are you that you are not here. John, I'm writing to my father.
Hurry, then.
Your loving daughter, Angela.
In the autumn, the weather got better. And one morning in early October, right outside Angela's house, when John was returning from the greengrocer's, a voice from out of the past all but dropped John like a pulled steer.
John, well, John Sheppard. Hello, John.
Hello, Beth.
Ain't they hanged you yet, John? Oppressed you?
I'm a hurry, Beth.
Be you now. Police!
Hush.
Now, why should I, John?
Because, we're old friends, Beth.
Be we now? John?
Yes?
Were the police to find you, my lad, what would happen to you?
Well,
They'd hang you, wouldn't they? A pressure thinner than a comedy cake.
But you won't call them, now, would you?
I might.
Unless what?
Like it was in the old times. Like it was before.
John!
Well, now.
You have the parsnips from the greengrocer's?
You have the parsnips from the greengrocer's? Well, now.
Who is this woman, John?
It's my
Forgot my name, John. I'm Beth Lyon, and who be you, little duck?
Come into the house, John.
Come into the house, John, pretty as you please. Well, John ain't coming into your house no more. Are you, John?
Angela.
Yes, John?
Angela.
Now you listen to me. You listen to me, John. I know where you came from that night. That first night when you came in from the roof, out of the rain. You came from next door, from Newgate Prison.
Angela.
And if you don't come into the house this moment, I'll yell for the police.
And he comes with me, royal.
John?
Police!
And when John moved toward Angela, you guessed it.
Police!
Well, as you can imagine, that brought the police. And John was arrested again and got his old room back again. He was stapled again and chained again. And the guard was placed on 24-hour vigil.
Hey, God. Yeah. How would you like to... Oh.
And so he was brought to trial and found guilty of robbery and footpadism, and, as was the law of the time, sentenced to execution. Since this was the very autumn when pressing to death went out of fashion, John Sheppard was hanged. This last event took place on the 16th of November, 1724, in front of a mob made up chiefly of protesting but fascinated women. An estimated 200,000 in the audience. There were on record certain excerpts. statements from certain women who had known him.
He's so young and gentle. They need not hang him. Oh, poor Dad, it'll be a terrible loss.
London will seem different without the likes of John Sheppard. There'll be no one to love for no more.
Each time it rains, I'll keep looking at the window and remembering. Oh, sweet apparition, and he'll no longer appear. Sweet John Sheppard, cruel John Sheppard. I scarce know whether I love you or hate you the more.
Scarce knew whether she loved or hated him the more, which was about the consensus from a goodly sampling. And just think, only 23 years old.
John Sheppard, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was adapted from themes of the period and conducted by Bernard Herrmann. And the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill.
Crime Classics on Tuned to Yesterday from the 3rd of February, 1954 on CBS. Bringing the curtain down on this hour of crime on Tuned to Yesterday. Be with us again for more programs from radio's golden age. Until our next hour together, I'm Mark Lavonier. Thanks for listening.